done this before, and this is the only tool for removing decals. The whizzy wheel. Watch this. Erases decals. It's amazing.
Decal eraser.
How's the rope making going?
It's getting there. Second time's proving to be a little bit easier than the first one, so as they always say. But yeah, I was able to do a dock line, put a bow eye in one rope, and now I'm doing the rest of them for our little dinghy boat. So
it's all good practice before we get into the big ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this isn't the easiest thing to do in the world, but I don't know, kind of figuring it out as I go. So
yeah.
Thank God for YouTube videos, because if I couldn't watch and rewind and watch and rewind it about 1 billion times, I'd be totally lost.
Totally.
So.
And I YouTubed how to get decals off. No, I didn't. But,
No, you didn't.
But I'm just going to erase this decal. So long, Miami.
Heavy lifting day. We are going the 516 G4 chain, and da-da-da-da, it was on sale. And this baby is installed. Hi, we're Josh and Tamara, and this is our 46-foot Hunter sailboat, Honu time. Join us every Friday as we learn to navigate these new waters and refit, renovate, and restore our new home. Thanks for all your support along the way.
Voila! Blank canvas.
Are we no longer from Florida?
Nope.
That's nice.
Nope, we're no longer from Florida. Now we have to put our new hailing port on there.
Yes.
That's to come. Still got to get the name off the boat and the registration off the boat. This is just the start of that removal stuff.
All right, what are you up to now?
I'm unnaming this boat.
Is it coming off pretty easy?
Yeah, you know, it's really good because I was really hesitant to use the wheel for this big chunk, because if you're not careful with that rubber whiz wheel, it'll actually burn the surface.
Oh.
And that's a lot of vinyl, but I've been just using a heat gun and hitting it, and it's peeling off not bad.
Do you think when we wax it, the lettering will come off, like from the underside?
This where it shows through?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to polish it out.
Yeah.
But with a little bit of work, it'll come off. Yeah.
Now you're just playing.
It's Bikini Car Wash.
There you go.
I got our old registration numbers off. We got the name off that side.
Awesome, looking good, babe.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. It's a nice dinghy you got there, mister. Good morning. So today is a very fun-filled, heavy lifting day. We are going to, thank you, my love.
Okay.
We're team green-ish. The bugs are so bad outside that we have to wear long sleeve and cover Indeed and blah, blah, blah.
I might even put long johns on
yes.
my bottoms.
Your bottoms, your long john bottoms.
I got eaten last night. My legs are so bad today.
Yeah. But anyways, we have to play outside today because it is time to measure the anchor chain and to mark it. So we've decided that we are going to take the chain off the anchor instead of trying to lift that back onto the boat. And then we're right by the dock, so what we're going to do is pull it off the boat and kind of lay it out on the dock, and then dip it in paint. So we've got 3 different colors of paint that we can dip the shackles in
you can
and mark
color
it.
Code how much chain we're letting out,
Yep.
and have a good idea of how much chain we have.
Yes, because we really don't know those numbers yet. So it's chain day.
Chain day.
Working on a chain.
Okay.
Off we go.
Go to work. Pretty far into it.
We're super excited
because there's some markings. You can see it's been marked, and then I couldn't pull it up any further. It's all rusted out and wadded up under here. So I got to cut it free, and we're just drag the rest out.
Looks like we're buying chain.
Yay!
Of all the things, that was one we weren't expecting.
Nope. Fuck. I mean, darn.
Darn.
Beep.
Shoot.
It's garbage. Okay, I gotta get a saw.
Check this mess out. This is the very end of it. We're just taking the shackle off, but that is a seized, wadded mess of chain.
Yeah, and it's too bad because most of the chain looks really good.
Yeah, and it looks like we had about, I don't know, 150, almost 200 feet of chain.
I think there's 200.
Yeah. So now we have to replace it, but look at that. Just junk. Big piles. We tried to protect the boat, but it's covered in rust now. It's gonna need another wash down. That's all I do. Wash the boat, wash the boat, wash the boat. But you gotta keep her pretty. You getting down in there? Careful. How's your tetanus shot? More boat yoga. I won't, I promise. Get in your hole.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the situation now. We've got the anchor locker all cleaned out and the majority of the rust out of here. But now the issue is those two panels that are down below there. They're full of junk from the rust going down into it, and it's got a lot of holes, which leads us to believe that that's kind of like the drain area where it goes down and then it goes out the little ports on the side here. So now we have to take those panels off, try and lift them out while Josh is in there, and set them up on the deck, clean all of this, make sure the ports are cleaned out so it doesn't get filled up with water. I have a feeling that's what happened, and that's why all the chain got rusted out. As well, when we pulled out the secondary chain, we noticed that it's not a whole lot, so we figured we might as well change that over for what was on our primary chain. There's like 175 feet there, so at least we'll have enough extra chain on our secondary anchor, and then we'll just keep that other in the back to go with one of the other two anchors that are back there in case of hurricane or bad storm or that kind of situation. So what was going to be an easy job has definitely turned into something a little bit more than we expected today. But it's all vacuumed and clean now. We've got the majority of the rust up. Get those panels out, clean them up, and then off to West Marine one more time. We go there every single day, but hopefully they've got the chain that we need, and hopefully we can get this done today. How's that down in there?
That's awesome.
We got one out already.
Yeah.
And the second one's just coming. It was way wedged in there.
All the chunks of rust and everything are holding it in place, so it's not easy.
No, you look like you're having so much fun.
It's a good core workout on a Sunday.
Yeah,
After
right.
staying up and having too many pops last night.
Right?
So that's good.
How's your hangover now?
Awesome.
Can you get it past you? Oh, they're nasty.
Yeah, I'll put that down on the dock and clean it.
We'll just set them here for now. Want the extenders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please. It's gonna be a wet, dry vac, so I'll have to clean this thing out after.
That's okay.
There's a lot of slop down in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see?
Yeah, it's kind of neat. There's these big fiberglass bases and they have drain holes in them. And that's what all the chain sits on, so it's not sitting directly on the fiberglass in the hull. And it's just years of crap down in there. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get down in there. See there, below my feet. There's some drains down there too, so I want to clean this out really good. We're gonna go this far, might as well do it right. We'll scrub this right out.
What's the one hatch we haven't cleaned yet?
Last hatch.
Last hatch. Last hatch. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Alright, it's cleaning time.
Just vacuumed it out. It's structurally we're all good in here. It's just dirty. I'm gonna get a hose and a brush and go down in here and clean it all out. And flush out the drains. Give it a scrub-a-dub. It's just short of 500 degrees in there. It's beautiful. And then we'll have a clean anchor locker.
Well, that's the end of today's project in the anchor locker. We have to go and source out some new chain and get that figured out. And once we do that, we'll pick this back up, redoing the marking, getting everything back in the anchor locker. But for now, it's all cleaned out. We just have to clean those little spacer thingies for the drains and then go buy some chain. Well, boy, did we luck out. We popped into the West Marine the other day to see what they had available. And to our luck, they had a new barrel coming in, which is 500 feet of the 516 G4 chain. And dun, da, 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 it was on sale. So lucky, lucky, lucky. So right now we are just stretching it out, and we're going to do it in, our first paint is going to be 50, and then we're going to mark every 25 after that. And then once we get that done, it's time to sticker back up. So it's awesome. We're getting there. Okay, so we've got our chain all laid out in 25-foot increments, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take some Rust-Oleum and just mark the chain. We only have 2 colors, so we're going to go in like different color pattern, and then keep a legend of it so that we know what's what and how it goes. So we're going to start off with full white at 50 feet, and then at 75 feet it's going to be full yellow. And then I have to check the legend after that. Josh has gone up to the workshop to see if maybe there is another color up there, because it might work a lot better if we can stick another color on. We plan on doing 8 inches per color marking, so that should be enough to see it when the chain is going through. So anyways, time to mark it up.
This is our old VHF. I'm ripping it out, and it was installed really professionally with all of this spray foam that you see here. I've already cut a bunch of it out. I should have shown you before, but I just cut it all out. I don't know why they did it that way, but it's a mess. So I'm yarding all this out, and I'm gonna fish these. This is the antenna cable and the power cable. I'm gonna continue with that. I'm gonna pull them back in here, and I bought a fish line. I'm gonna fish it all the way back through here and back there, and then there's a wire chase back there, and I'm gonna pop it back up and put it up into the helm. And then I've got a whole new unit, which is really cool. It's got built-in AIS, and I'm gonna mount it right near the helm, so you can not only see the screen, ships around you and stuff, but it'll be real quick to grab right there when you're driving the boat. You got your, what did you say?
My spelunking light on.
You got your spelunking light on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna try and fish the line from up top where the old VHF was.
The turd.
The turd.
We're gonna go in through this port right here, and then run it down
to this access panel here. And luckily enough for us, the cockpit wiring tube is right here. So we'll be able to fish it straight up without having to go back to the transom and try and get it back up to the cockpit again. So, yay, win for us.
Yeah,
so now it's fishing time.
Fishing time.
You and me go fishing in the dark.
I'm gonna stick it in that hole. It's going this way down here though. Okay? It's getting stuck up around here where the winch is. Can you? This has been crazy, eh? WrestleMania, you got ambidextrous monkey toes giving her, twisting it, cranking on it, and I just grabbed it through here. Go.
Did you lose it?
No, it's right here. Yeah.
That was hard.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, it's spinning. Do you have it?
Yeah. Okay, do me a favor, pull it back down through again. Okay, stop there.
Now we gotta figure out how to get from here to over there.
Yeah, well, let's get it all down to there first, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was spooling around the light before.
If I get some pliers, I can grab that.
Okay, hold on, let me go.
That would be easier, right?
Famous last words. That would be easier.
That sounds like an easy job. Only an hour.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow, that was hard.
Yeah.
All right, so now we gotta try to attach the wires to that so that they do not come loose.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna go all the way back through here, through this area here, down, and then back into this light here. And then once we get it to the light, it's gonna go to that access panel there. So, good times. All right, we're pretty serious about these wires not coming off. So we've used whipping twine thread to sew them to the fishing rod. What do they call that?
Fish. A fish.
A fish
line.
Hook. And now we're going to use Gorilla Glue to glue it so it doesn't accidentally pop out of that area there. So we're going to tape this whole thing up as high as we possibly can get it and make sure that this baby is going to stay. Because we don't want to do this again. And we've gone through this once before when we were trying to put our rolling furler, and I think we were using the same line. So, or the same tape. This is gonna work. It's gonna do it.
Well, it also gives it a nice smooth.
Oh, it does. It's lovely. It's not gonna get stuck on anything.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to see if this is gonna work?
Yeah. Let's just take our time, take it slow, and pull it through.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, so it took a little bit of lube, but we got it through and out to the light socket, which was a lot of tugging and pulling. Anyways, we're on the second leg of it. So we have to put the fishing line in through this rigging tube right here, and it's gonna go down there, and that is down to that spot right there where Josh is patiently going to be waiting for it to come through. So this one should be a lot easier, a lot more movable line. So let's see, fingers crossed.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, stick it in there. And I'm gonna pull it out.
Oh baby, this is crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's a different kind. It's a different kind of fishing.
Yes. The problem is it hooks like this. So I have to get enough wire down here to push it up to go up the loop and then down again. So it's gonna take a little work.
Will it?
A little bit.
Like it? Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a lot of wires, so I'm hoping we don't get stuck on anything.
Okay, dokie.
Okay, okay.
Make it happen.
We're right at the junction where the wires are going to start going up the tube. So what I'm going to do is give them a little bit of tug so it puts the angle on it, and then it'll work to go up easier. Okay, hold on, baby. Okay, now tug. There you go, you got it. Oh wait, we're stuck. We're stuck again. Eureka, we did it.
What'd you say, your first big fish?
That's big fish. It was this big.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Good job.
Oh, these are hard to, my fingers are dead.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost it down the hole.
That's what she said.
Stop it.
Sorry. Okay, hard part's done. Now it's just finicky stuff.
You always say that, but it's not true.
No, I know there's more hard parts.
There's more hard part. We got to figure out how to wire this stupid thing.
That's easy.
Is it easy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Fun stuff. The hard part's making it pretty.
Yeah.
After the hard part of pulling the wire through.
After the hard part of wiring it up.
But we did it.
We did it.
Okay, step 2, go. Hey.
Ha. So what are you doing now?
Well, the place where we're putting the VHF, the hole was too big. So there was an old GPS unit that was in there that was dead that just was filling the hole. So we decided to that's where we relocated all the wiring to the helm. And the new VHF fits in almost perfectly up and down, but the hole was actually a little bit wider. So I'm making a cool little bezel out of plastic. We'll put that on first and it'll seal it all up, and then we'll put the VHF in.
Awesome.
Yeah, I just trimmed all this out of just this thin plastic we bought at the store. And it's
looking pretty good.
Looking pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I'm getting the house all dusty and dirty. Sorry.
Love you. And once again, we are wiring in, working with wires. It's electrical all the time, every day. Woohoo! And this baby is installed. It took a lot of effort trying to get the plate to line up and all of that and get the mounting brackets to work, but it's great. It's perfect. We can reach it right here, back with your little handheld, and then back in it goes. So super good, super exciting. Now we have to get it hooked up to our plotter, but for the moment we have our radio all set up and we're good to go. And it really turned out well. We're super duper excited.
It's been a busy day of projects. Sarah's been sewing, working on our bimini, and I got a couple just small projects. Did some patching with some epoxy and stuff. I finished installing the life raft on the deck here. It's pretty cool. It's a Viking 6-man. We picked it up in Charleston the other day, and hope we never have to deploy it or use it, but in the event of a fire or mishap in the sea, that could be where we hang out until we get saved. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Viking makes like some really good quality products, and we had a good chance when we were there to actually see one open. It was being recertified, and how to right them if they pop open in the wrong direction and stuff. And it's a neat thing to have. So we had a perfect spot for it where they used to have the old solar panel up on the deck here, and it's not there anymore. It was removed long before us, but it fit perfectly there. So we have our new setup there. It's mounted and bolted down and out of the way, and there to save us if we ever need it. So another beautiful day. We're getting the jobs ticked off and done, and hopefully we will get to set sail in the next week or two. We're waiting on a few things still, some documentation and a couple big projects we got to finish that you'll see in the next little bit here, but we're very close. Anyway, I got to get ready for dinner. We're doing ribs.